Good morning. Today it is Friday. I'm just getting up and I'm off today. I was gonna go to the beach, but I decided I don't think I'm gonna go to the beach. Um, I'm gonna wing it. I kind of want to go to the museum and then I want to find a little cafe and I need to edit some videos. So I think I'm gonna take y'all along. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've been enjoying the act of waking up, not knowing what I want to do, and just doing something. So, yes, today I'm gonna go to the museum and then go to a cafe. A cafe. A cafe. But yeah, so let me get myself together and then I'll come back. Doing my makeup is such a therapeutic thing that I enjoy, but doing it, recording it, not so much. I'm really trying to work on using filler words. I notice I'll say like a lot or when I'm talking, and I feel as though, as you can see, I'm trying to be mindful. I feel as though whenever you use those filler words, it's because you're trying to fill the void and you don't know what to say. And I do know what to say. I think for me, it's just I'll move so fast in my conversation that it just flows for me to, and So I'm trying to work on that. I really am. Yeah, as I was saying, doing my makeup and on camera, I am not. I don't know. I'm drained. I'm trying to do better with this. I'm trying to do better with this because I'm not used to giving so much of myself on camera. I'm really putting myself out there to be seen more and do more vlogging and daily content, which is a little difficult because I'm just such a person who I like to be in the moment. I like to be in the moment. I like to enjoy the moment. I like to do things without having to think about it. Also, I'm working through the act of being seen, allowing myself to be seen in my process. I am not a professional makeup artist. I just do enough to my face that I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I like the way it looks. I'm not a person that wears makeup every day. I will wear it when I want to do just a little bit more than what I normally do. And today, it's Friday. It's Venus Day. So I want to do on this Good Friday more than I normally would, If you wonder what I'm using on my eyebrows, it is a black lip liner pencil. No, I'm sorry. This is a regular black eyeliner pencil that I got from the beauty supply store. Nothing major. I find makeup to be so therapeutic. I enjoy it. For my girls that do their makeup, if you know, you know. You have your playlist going. You have all your tools and things out. You start to prepare yourself. And you start to create. When you do makeup, when you do hair, it's creating. And when you get in your flow state, when you get in your zone, you tend to enjoy, you get in that process, you get in that zone. Now what I'm about to do, because I have my hair is a ginger color, I like to lighten up my brows. I will fill my brows in with black, but I will put some red eyeshadow to give it a light, I can't explain it, but you'll see it when I'm finished. I've been doing this a lot lately. I've been enjoying how it looks. Honestly, I've been enjoying this hair color. I haven't been talking about this lately, but I think I am gonna start talking about this. I started this year, not even this year, I started around March, doing this thing where I'm dressing based upon my skin tone. The undertones, color complementary. And so I looked up, what my undertones are, what colors make, like, brighten my skin, make my skin look clearer, make my skin look youthful. So that's what I've been doing with my wardrobe. That's what I've been doing with my hair color. That is what I've been doing with my makeup. And I can honestly say, since I started to do this with my brows and my makeup, 10 out of 10. I was gonna dye my eyebrows, but I've decided against it right now, for now, because my eyebrows go back so fast. So it's like, dying for what? When I can just use an eyeshadow and achieve what I want for now. I do plan on going lighter. I want my eyebrows to be a ginger like my hair, but for right now, this has been working. I don't know if you can see it or tell. If you can see the difference, I still have to clean them up, so just hold on. I'm almost done because I have to get comfortable with this makeup thing on camera, because I feel like I don't want to say it takes me too many steps, but it takes me a minute, because I just be in the process of enjoying, and the makeup portion of this video, I don't want this to be 30 minutes. I don't want, and I have to remember to talk out loud while I'm doing it. So it's just like, it's feeling like too much. That's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like too much. So, yeah, I don't do it. Right now I'm doing a little highlight. And I'm probably gonna just chop this up as well. Y'all work with me. Let's talk about some things. So let's talk about the fact that I have been more present on social media. And for me, that is a lot, because Lord knows I start getting on social media and baby, I get overwhelmed. When I have to show up, when I have to engage like with so many people, it just starts feeling like a lot. And once it starts feeling like a lot, I feel like, it's time for me to skedaddle. And then I go off the scene, I go into hermit mode. And I'm really trying to work through that. A feeling like I need to hide every time the spotlight, it is on me. Also, another thing I want to talk about is, so I'm on social media, and like I said, I'm on multiple accounts. And on one of the accounts, I post a video, and it's just basically me getting ready for a friend's dinner party, and I'm getting dressed, and the outpour of love that video got was so beautiful. But I think what I'm really having to work through is the people who get up there being negative Nancy's. I want to argue with everybody in the comments that has something negative to say about me. I want to argue with everybody in the comments. I want to have something to say. But I'm coming to realize that that doesn't do me any good. You know what I mean? Like, me arguing with the 30 people versus the 2,000 that have something positive to say. It's just pointless. And realizing that people that get on the internet and are really rude or really vile or disrespectful, and then you go to their page and it's a fake page, or it's a page with no picture, or it's a fake picture, or stuff like that. It just it further proves that people just don't hold the capacity to have joy in their lives, if that makes sense. Like, you would rather get up here and be nasty than to spread joy. And it's like, that's when I realized that social media it's a beautiful place to interact with people, you know, but it is also such a weird place, you know what I mean? Because it gives people the ability to live out their twisted fantasy of being an asshole without there being any repercussions behind it, you know what I mean? And something I'm also learning is that comes with the territory, you know? When you put yourself out there on social media, you put yourself out there for people to have an opinion on your life. I don't know. I think for me it's difficult because if I see somebody doing something that I'm not a fan of or that I don't agree with, I don't vocalize that under their videos. I mean, that's not my, for what? I just personally will keep scrolling. I think that's what normal people do. It's the ones that get on your page and, oh, I hate that. That is so ugly. Prime example. On my video, I had a dress that I was originally going to wear to my friend's birthday party, but then I ended up not wearing it, but I ended up, in the midst of me trying to choose an outfit, I ended up coming up with 3 ways to wear the dress, right? Now, I've had so much love under that video, you know, and it was beautiful. But then I had people under there saying, oh, you need to wear a bra, you need a girdle, you need some shapewear, like that's that dress is too short, that's inappropriate. Oh no, hated it. And it's like, that's fine, because that's your opinion. But you policing my body? And it's like, where do you guys get off with thinking that that's okay? And you know what I did? I went in on the pages of the people who were all really negative. And like I said, I came to the conclusion that a lot of them were under fake pages, were under private pages, didn't have a real photo. And then the ones that did have a real photo, the nicest way I can put this is you have a face that only a mother could love. Only your mother and the good Lord above could really love. And so I just was perplexed as to how you felt comfortable with telling me what I should do when I'm looking at your picture. And there's 1,000 things that I could tell you that you should be doing. But that's not my place, nor is it my business or my concern. Because I was raised where, you know, around women that is, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything type of situation. And I also noticed that a lot of the women that were commenting were older women. It felt so frustrating that I know that some women feel like they're coming from a good place, older women would tell you, but I feel like it's not. You grew up in a time where it's like, oh, women should be quiet. They shouldn't wear this. They shouldn't have that. Oh, you need to wear shapewear to make your body look put together. You need to always have a bra on. When I was younger, I remember hearing, you know, you need to always wear a bra to keep your breasts from sagging. You need to always have a bra on. I remember being a young girl wearing a bra, wired bra to bed. I was always chest heavy. Like, just because I'm like, oh, I don't want my breasts to sag. Like, I don't want that to, you know, I don't want that to be my thing. I don't want to have saggy breasts. All for me to get older. And guess what? Life and time did exactly what it was going to do anyways, which was my breasts were not going to be high to the sky. That's just the bottom line. Your breasts are not going to be high to the sky, Bookie. Especially when you're wearing a 44 double D. And I remember having issues with my body at one point in time. Being ashamed of being shapely. Being ashamed of having big breasts because men made you feel uncomfortable or sexualized your body. And now at 37, I had to really realize, like, my body has seen 37 years. Numerous life experiences, numerous seasons, numerous highs, numerous lows. I have went through things with my body. And guess what? My body has done the most amazing and miraculous thing, which was keep me. My body has kept me. My body has been healthy. My body has seen me gain hella weight, lose hella weight, gain it again, lose it again. My body has seen me in so many transitions And it has still kept me. And I'm proud of that. So when I see women policing how I should show up in the world, policing how I should look, I'm really disappointed. Because as women, you supposed to be uplifting and supporting. Yet you in my comments telling me what I should wear. I was looking at a live that the Hood Headliner did a while back. Well, it wasn't even that long ago. Maybe a couple weeks ago, where she was like, she had made a statement about how you are black before you're gay, right? And I feel like anybody with common sense would understand, like your skin color comes in the room. It's like before your sexuality. How could you take that and for anything other than what it is in black and white? I don't know, but that's another story for another day. But when I tell you, them people was eating her the fuck up about it, and she had got in one of her lives and she was talking about it. She was like, don't sympathize me, do not pity me. She was like, because instead of looking at it, look at it as God is putting me through the fire because he's about to level me up. And baby, I took that to heart, because it's like I was sitting in them comments, I'm like, these women are eating me up about my body, eating me up about the way that I'm showing up. And I said, girl, that's God leveling you up. Because really what I need to be looking at it as is people are viewing you on this small scale. Imagine what they would have to say on a larger scale. Girl, you're gonna have thick skin. So again, I'm picking and choosing my battles, but I did want to address it because it was something that was sitting on my heart. Because I'm gonna tell you, in the beginning, that hurt my little feelings. But then I had to realize, girl, get in your bag. People gonna be mad about everything, especially when they're projecting. A lot of the stuff don't even be about you. It be about their own insecurities. You're not mad at me. You mad at your own life. You don't feel a type of way about how I look. You feel a type of way about how you look. You don't like the way you look. You don't like the way you're showing up. And instead of getting to the root of that and addressing that, it's easier for you to tell somebody on the internet that you don't know, that you won't see anymore, how what they do bothers you. And as much as I think that's weird, that's a lot of people's reality. But I won't let it be mine. So I've decided that I'm not going to put lashes on today because I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like putting on lashes. We're going to mascara it up. I just feel like I said, the internet is such a beautiful place to build community, to build opportunities, to create, and just really put yourself out there and let the universe do his work and allow your tribe and the things that you want to find you. And I do think that it is also a weird place, and it gives very weird people the opportunity to be their most obnoxious version of themselves without there being any consequences or repercussions behind it. Oftentimes, I won't say all the time, because I've seen some people get ate up behind being trolls, but for the most part, a lot of them get away with it. So yeah, I think if I could say anything, if you happen to find yourself in somebody's comments ready to give an unsolicited opinion that is not positive or uplifting, like, just don't. Or better yet, ask yourself, if somebody did that in my comments, or if somebody did that to me, how would it make me feel? How would that make me feel? I think that the world would be a lot better if people were a lot more kinder. Now, I'm not asking you to be sensitive. I'm asking you to be cognitive. You know what I mean? Conscious. Be intentional and be kind. It does not cost you anything to be kind. Okay? So, I'm done. Got my little quick makeup. It probably took me probably 30 minutes to do this. Maybe not even that. I'm gonna set it. Oh shoot. This L'Oreal Infallible, we trust that. We believe in that. She's that girl. So I'm about to get dressed. And then after I get dressed, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. But first I need to get this ticket. So I'm gonna get the ticket and then I'm gonna head out. So yeah, I'll see you a little bit later.
have it, you can leave it. Saying nothing without it. Yeah, don't let them keep you down. What if I don't need it? But there's something about it. Yeah, and that just